Hello and welcome back to the ABCs of Weight Release according to me, Inspirational Eve. And if this isn't a welcome back, if this is a hello, nice to meet you, first time coming here, welcome. I would suggest that you subscribe down below and watch the ABCs of Weight Release as they've come along. I mean, we're already at Q today. We've come so far. We're over halfway. I think we're over halfway through the alphabet. And Q under the umbrella of weight release stands for quantify. Quantify. According to Merriam Dictionary, quantify is just the expression or measuring the quantity of something. And all throughout the weight loss industry, it's all about measurements. How much do you weigh? What's your bust size? What's your waist size? What's your hip size? How far have you come? How far you got to go? How many fucking races have you crossed? There's so much measurements. And as somebody who has been on every side of a scale, both, extremely overweight, getting the error sign, not because I stepped on it wrong, but because I was too heavy to measure it, to, feeling so much more secure in my body, my skin, and my weight. I have come to conclude that there are so many other things that you should be measuring more than just how much you weigh. It is a form of measure. It is a form to quantify your body mass. And body mass is a huge part of weight release. That if you are accumulating more body mass than your body is comfortable to carry, we've talked about this in other letters of the alphabet. If your body is not matching your soul, if you have more fat on your body than what is healthy or what makes you feel healthy, and if it's affecting your health, that's a different quantification. That's a different conversation. Quantification. It's time to, really quantify what is your quality of life. Is there a number that you believe that when you hit, you will reach optimal, like you'll be Optimus Fine, leader of the Hottie Bots, is what I like, is kind of my alter ego. Will you finally be perfect? Will you finally will you finally be credible? That was such a struggle I had for so long of just walking into a room. And even to this day, if I'm in a room with a bunch of fitness professionals and I'm sitting there and I'm feeling secure, and every once in a while I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm a little heavier than all these mofos. My journey is a lot longer than theirs. My journey is different than theirs. So how are we quantifying our beauty? How are we quantifying our self-love, our self-acceptance, our quality of life? What do you want in this world? I want to be a size 6, Eve. I want to be a size 6. What does that mean to you? What do you think size 6 is going to do? I just want to be happy. I just want to be able to pay my bills. Okay, cool. Quantify that. How much is that number? What is it that you believe when, it's so important to touch in with ourselves. Hello, how are we doing? To touch base with us and what we're viewing is our world, that we make things mean so much, and that's fine if you're like size 6 is fucking everything to me. Maybe you need to meet size 6 version of yourself, and maybe that is your optimal self, and maybe that is the fucking magic number for you. Great. Maybe it's not. Maybe you could be happy just the way you are. What is the point of having health and losing weight if we're not happy? If we don't love the process, if we don't love ourselves? I hated so much of this process of losing weight. Not because to exercise and eat healthy. No, that was actually kind of the fun parts. That gave my life new meaning. It was the internal battles that I had with myself of I'm not enough until I reach this number, or until I get this approval from this person. And something I just have to do for myself, and I invite you to do, is stop. Fucking stop. Look at your life, where it is right now. Look at what you're working towards, if anything. If you're kind of in a stagnation part, hello, you're in the right place. We're starting different conversations. But start to quantify what the quality of your life is, and if it's in alignment with what you want. And if it's not, let's express a different form of measure. Maybe hitting that number, getting that promotion, leaving jobs, whatever your goal is, when I hit this, I will be enough, or my life will have even more meaning. Maybe it's time to look at that, have a conversation with that perceived outcome, Quantify your life in a way that it makes sense to you, not to, everybody else. Because it really doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. And this is funny that somebody like myself is saying that because I've spent the majority of my life seeking approval and needing you to like me, like Sally Field said in that acceptance speech. You like me, you really like me. Quantify what's important to you. And sometimes that means dropping off people, dropping off situations, dropping off jobs, dropping off security, dropping off certainty, dropping off weight that is unsupportive to you and what you need. Figure out what is best supporting you and your life. Quantify that, measure that. How much does my life weigh? Rather than just me. I mean, if we were on the moon, we'd weigh different. So get that number out of here. It's good to know how much you weigh. It is. I don't think you need to be weighing yourself daily unless you're like a boxer and you have to make weights. And then I get it, I guess. But even then, measure your life. Measure the quality of your character. Measure how you show up. Measure how much love you give yourself and you give to others. Measure the moments as much as you measure out your meals. That's what I got for you.